they call them buckeyes because they look like the eyes of a deer. Going towards the tree. Hi guys, welcome back to Active Little Angels. We are going to be doing a nature trail, nature hunt today. We did one for ladybirds and now we're going to do one looking for conkers or the horse chestnut tree. So we've got some horse chestnuts or horse chestnut trees in front of me, and we've got conkers on them, and these are kind of things that you can go out and look for and find in your parks, on the commons, and you can see what amazing things they are. So let's have a look at them. These amazing trees can grow up to 40 meters in height. That's about 9 double-decker buses. And this one's about 30 meters. That's about 6 double-decker buses. And they can live for up to 300 years. That's such a long time. Nice, beautiful sunny day. Now this is a conker tree or a horse chestnut tree. There's one there and there's one there. They're a little bit brown. Most of them that I found lately are quite brown. That may be because they're diseased. They've got something that's called a leaf miner which damages them. It might be that they are really dry this year because they don't do well in dry conditions. But the way that you can tell is that if you see that leaf there, it's like a hand. There's like fingers on it. So that's one leaf which has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's between 5 and 7 leaves on one little extension on the branch. So that one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 there, there's 7 on another one. There's all these different ones. So normally there'll be thick, bushy green leaves, but these ones are brown and they look like they're going to die and they're going to fall off. And that's because it's been pretty dry lately. And let's have a look and let's see. Now, there's some reasons why they're called horse chestnut trees. And let's go for lower leaves. Some say that it's because when you take a branch off, so here, let's try to focus that. When you take that off, that looks like a horseshoe. So one theory is that looks like a horseshoe, and even the cut where you've just taken it off looks like a horseshoe as well. And even when it goes brown, has little dots in it, like the nails that go in horseshoes. Okay, so that's that. Another reason might be that the conkers were given to horses to stop coughing and make their coats more shiny. So let's have a look. Here's that leaf with the 5 fingers, and let's have a look up at the tree. So all those conkers up there in their husks, there'll be lots really high up that you can see out of your reach. They're all in those spiky little husks to protect them. So you try and find one like that with a little cut in it, and that's just naturally trying to open to let out the seed, because conkers are seeds of the tree. So it's trying to open to let the seed out. Let me try and get up here and grab it. Jump up sometimes. There we go. So let's have it down on the floor, and you can see that cut is allowing the conker just to show itself a little bit in that really prickly husk. And we can get right in there and we can open it up. Be careful if you're picking them up like this, because you might hurt your fingers. So open it up and see that beautiful shiny conker right there. And these are used for a game, conkers, where you put a string through the conker and you try and hit somebody else's conker. The original game of conkers used snail shells, but they obviously didn't work too well, so people started using conkers a couple of 100 years ago. Now if you find the husks too prickly, because they are, then you can use your foot to try and squeeze the conker out of it. So just put your foot on the husk and pop, it'll come out, and then you can grab that conker. So that is a nice shiny conker. Now we call them conkers here. In America and different places they call them buckeyes because they look like the eyes of a deer, or eyes of a buck, which I think is a male deer. So we've got them, beautiful shiny. Now, there's different things, facts with conkers. They have got a little chemical, a little smell in them, which makes moths not like they are. So these are brown now because they've fallen off, but they're normally bright shiny green or bright green. There's one up there, can we see it? Yeah, right there. Now you might also see some brown marks on the tree trunks. This hasn't got any, but that's a disease called bleeding canker. But these trees seem to be okay with that. There aren't any brown marks running down the trunks. Let's have a look on this one. No, looks quite good. So I think these trees are just dehydrated, haven't got enough water, haven't got enough rain this summer, and that's why the leaves have all gone brown and look like they're about to fall off, because it's not a disease, it's just that they are needing some water. So hopefully soon they will get some water. So thank you very much for coming and watching again. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed seeing the horse chestnut tree and the conkers. And we will tell you some other things that you can look for through the year so that you can go out and find them and explore and have lots of fun in the outdoors. I've been Elliot Mills at Active Little Angels. Goodbye. Bye.